Greetings from Stafford Library, your Columbia College library, and we are here to help you and your students reach your academic goals. This presentation will show you how to locate library resources and navigate the library website. Even though we are physically many miles away from you, we have a lot to offer in the way of electronic resources and traditional library services. In this presentation, we're going to go over some of our faculty resources, the databases, the library licenses, ebook availability, our streaming video resources, the subject and course guides our librarians have put together, and how you and your students can get in touch with the library staff when help is needed. Here we are at the Columbia College Jacksonville website. The link to the library homepage is located on this page under the Quick Links heading. Here is your library website for the Jacksonville campus. You can see we have contact information on the home page. You can contact us by phone, and please note that there is a link to the toll-free number. You can send us an email. During library hours, you can contact us using chat, and you can send us a text message. Before we go through the tabs to navigate the site, let's look at some links we put together and called the Faculty Toolkit. Let's look at a few links that may be helpful to you. We have recently done our first webinar for library resource instruction from Stafford Library to a class at our Lake of the Ozark campus. We would like to try and do more of these. If this is something you would be interested in, please follow the library instruction link. Classes can run from about 15 minutes to an hour, depending on the number of topics and resources you would like to cover. Fill in the form, and a librarian will be in touch with you to get more details about what you would like to cover and to confirm a time. On the traditional side of library services that we provide patrons, there is interlibrary loan. Currently, we can only provide interlibrary loan to distant patrons for articles that are not available in our databases. We are limited to what we can send as an email attachment. Click on the link Request an Article to fill out a form with the article title, author, journal, etc. Depending on the availability of the particular article, it should take about a week to receive. Another thing to note is that we do have librarians acting as liaisons for specific subject areas. You may want to contact the subject librarian on a given topic for help finding resources, or direct your students to that librarian. The library is trying to use our money wisely and purchasing more electronic resources so we can make those available to all our patrons regardless of where they are. We are expanding our ebook holdings through purchasing large databases of ebooks, but we can also buy individual titles in electronic format and make them available through one of our ebook databases. If you have suggestions for ebooks, as well as journals or databases that you think the library should look into purchasing, we would like to hear from you. Also, there are links to a couple of journals you might find useful. Choice reviews are reviews of books, databases, and websites, and the Chronicle of Higher Education is, as per their website, the #1 source of news, information, and jobs for college and university faculty members and administrators. The tabs across the page are the main navigation feature of the website. Let's go down the line of tabs in order and highlight what each has to offer. Starting off with the Find Articles tab, there is a quick search box that will send a search to about 20 pre-selected EBSCOhost databases. You can limit your search before you send it to return only full text and peer-reviewed articles. You can also limit your searches to these and other parameters once you have sent a search into the database and view your results list. This search box does not search all of the databases we purchase through EBSCOhost, and it does not search any of the databases that are not provided through EBSCOhost. To find more database resources, there is a link to a list of all our databases in alphabetic order, a link to see if we have a specific journal in full text in any of our databases. You can browse a list of full-text journals by subject that are available in our databases. There is a link to the ILL request page and a listing of our databases categorized by subject that is located further down the page. On to the Find Books page. Currently, Stafford Library does not ship books to patrons outside of Missouri. With checkout periods usually fairly short, the shipping time there and back makes it impractical. We have provided links to some of the libraries in the area with the hope that they will be able to provide resources that will help your students with some of their research needs. If you have any suggestions for additions to the list of libraries, or information on one or another that would make it a better choice for your students, we would be happy to add that information to this page. Here is our ebooks page. We have quite a large collection of ebooks purchased through the vendor eBrary. Currently, there are over 75,000 books in this database, and additions are made to it every month. These books have unlimited viewer rights, so they can be viewed by multiple patrons simultaneously. There will be more about this resource in just a minute, but first let's look at some of the other ebook resources that are available. There are a few very good reference resources: Credo Reference, Gale Virtual Reference, and Oxford Reference, as well as some more specialized collections like the Salem books. We also provide links to some of the more popular and useful free ebook resources. Let's go back to eBrary and show you a little bit about it and how you may be able to use it for your research and classes. You can send a keyword search into eBrary using the search box, or just click the link to go into the site. Regardless whether you are on or off campus, you need to log into eBrary using your Cougar Tracks username and password. The reason for this is that eBrary creates a bookshelf for every individual, where you can save and share books and notes you have placed in books. You can browse subject areas or use the search functions like any other catalog. If you click on Business and Economics, for example, you can see that eBrary simply did a Library of Congress call number search as a subject search. You can add keywords to the initial search to drill down the search results, or you can choose to search on any of the indexed fields. You can sort your results, save your search, or export the list to a spreadsheet. Once you have found something of interest, click on the title to get into the book. Here you start on the book cover, with the table of contents to the right and the book citation information underneath. It is possible to search for words or phrases in the text of the book. You can turn pages one at a time or jump through chapters. You can read the book online at a desktop or on a laptop or with a browser on a mobile device. You can also download the full ebook to your computer by first installing the free program Adobe Digital Editions. The checkout period is for 14 days, but you can check out the book again when the time has expired. As a reminder, we have an unlimited user license for these books, so even if the book has been checked out by somebody, it is still available to everyone else. Using the download button, you can also print up to 60 pages of the book at a time. Once in a book, you can select lines or paragraphs of the pages and highlight them and create notes. When you have marked text with a highlight or put a note on a page, that book gets automatically added to your personal bookshelf. There are two folder sections in your bookshelf: your My folders and the books in the Unclassified Documents and Annotations folder. You can see the book, along with the highlight and note, appeared in my Unclassified Documents. You can create folders for subject areas or classes, and you just need to drag and drop books into the folder to organize them. What you can do with a folder is share the URL with your students, so you can create a list of reading assignments where they can see your notes and highlights. eBrary provides a platform where Stafford Library can also purchase individual ebook titles and make them available to all patrons at every campus. You can recommend titles for purchase using the link from the Faculty Resources page. Include in the comments section that you would like the ebook version of a title. On to the videos, specifically streaming videos. There are several video collections available, and all streaming videos can be used in your classroom or assigned to students to watch as homework. We recently purchased access to the Films on Demand Master Academic Collection. It has close to 9,000 videos and covers a wide variety of topics. On the browse screen, you can see that videos are categorized by subject area. You can also search using keywords or phrases used in video titles or segments. If we click on one of the videos, you can see the video comes with a description along with the running time. You will also be given a URL to the video that you can send to your students for them to watch the entire work. On the right-hand menu, the video is broken down into segments. There is, in most cases, a transcript of the video along with a list of related videos. If you click on a segment title, you jump to that section of the video and are then provided with a link to just that part. There are several tools available to organize and collect videos and segments. In order to use a number of these tools, you need to create a personal account in Films on Demand. Just click on Create an Account in the top right corner. You will only be asked for your name, an email address, and to create a password. Once done, you can create and share playlists with your students and add videos to favorites lists, which you can organize using folders. You can email the segment or full video link to individuals or a group of students. There is also the option to grab the code needed to embed the video or segment into a course website. The only caveat on embedding videos is that your students must set up their accounts with Films on Demand to log in to view the video. There is also a link to copy and paste citation information for the videos. The librarians at Stafford Library have set up a number of guides to pool together resources that cover broad topics and guides that are specific to individual courses. If you would like to have a guide set up for a subject or a course, please get in touch with us and we would be happy to work with you on gathering and organizing resources for you and your students. We have also created a page to provide help working with a number of different style guides. The Get Help tab lists the several ways to get in touch with the library staff. And finally is the list of local libraries accompanied by a map of their locations. That is the Columbia College Jacksonville campus online library. We are always looking for ways to improve our website and services to our patrons. If you have any suggestions, comments, or criticism, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. Thank you for your time and attention. Have a great day.